2024. VP.
James.
Partners. Blast partners. One last time. One more years of partners.
Did you see what STY said?
What did he say?
The most miserable way to play CS is the way that they play.
No way.
Yeah, I mean, he said playing against it is horrible.
Oh, okay.
He said he would never play like that himself because it's just miserable. And then everyone got really mad at him. Even though people definitely would agree with him, like,
right,
obviously.
yeah. Everyone wants
they
to
just
hate
like, oh,
VP.
you're just hating, you're just loser. That's why you think that. It's like, okay, all right. James' team is good, but you can't disagree that it's, like, obviously, if you compare it to some of the more fun ways of playing, it's not the most fun way of playing.
But it does work.
Yeah, that's not the same criticism.
If you subscribe to the philosophy, you got to sell your soul to James to be part of his system. It's a very slow pistol at the moment, but Rops has managed to get out through Red Room, so I don't mind FaZe taking their sweet time towards the B site. Thing is, they don't have Cave. Kios, nice clean kill. It's a USP headshot to kick off the series. Bomb goes down on the side of the column. Brokey getting squeezed. Forced into the counter-terrorist. 2v2. As Frozen's P250 looks to press, the only thing they've got going for them now is this Rops flanks, and the CTs knew about it. This defuse is a 10-second stick. Rops is closing that distance. 3 left on the defuse, and it's eventual cover from Snacks. GamerLegion takes CT pistol.
Well, really well done right there from Snacks. Played with him. Rops is trying to scale at the same time.
Stand up and face.
It's kind of heavy.
It is a little heavy, yeah. I feel lopsided. This is what, like, Pimp must feel like with all his brains.
With all his ego.
Yeah, with his 20 pounds of ego in that noodle. Sorry, you were saying 5-to-1 odds?
Yeah, it's 5-to-1 odds, but it doesn't feel like FaZe are like insane right now. So what's the odds are pretty steep, right?
I think people just love writing off GamerLegion.
Yeah,
I think I'm one of those people.
I'm one of them too. Yeah, I do like I don't really have a problem with their pickups, but I can't argue that they're better than they were at Paris. Not with obviously Shuhei and Imma were the two biggest parts of the team, but they made good moves in terms of like getting Snacks is a really cool pickup. I mean, that's like a cultured pickup. Like, good job. Like someone was supposed to do that.
Deserves a raise.
Yeah,
taking Snacks in. Towards middle, that late elbow peek is just dirty because it's also this looming threat of mid control, but then the retake just comes in so quickly. And Rain from middle to A main catches them off, jump spots the bomb defuse, and Snacks gives the cover. It's a second in from Rain. He's got 3 frags on the round, and then he just plays with the distance. Rain, you're nasty. He'll fall in the end, but from mid to A main, he catch him slipping.
Yeah, that's close. Nicely done from Rain. I thought when he jumped, he dinged through.
You get some nice clips.
You don't know the 5-7 spray pattern?
Not past bullet number 5.
After
it's not the dualies, dude. Dualies, I'll go all 30.
It gets wild. It gets wild. Oh.
Nice push from Isaac down bottom middle. So this is a round where GamerLegion are going to take the fight to FaZe.
He just stood in the smoke that got blown up.
Yeah. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. And Snacks is peeking a lane with a Mag 7. What if there was a player elbow right now? He's dead. But he takes the risk. And luckily, Kerrigan's 7 HP, so this Mag 7's got him for sure. Oh, but he takes a little damage. Brokey's softening him up.
Oh, get that nade out. It'll be great. As Pasha would say, full control, my friend, here from GamerLegion.
Full control.
With this setup.
Kerrigan on the off, but the timing on the switch.
That is just special.
And nobody ready for the peak either. Kia's in the open on the ramp. As Rops will open the bomb site, right? You've got Snacks in cave. The back lane player mollied off. He's concerned about somebody in these corners. It's not like Snacks can get too aggressive with these peaks. Oh! but you get close to him.
Okay.
The troglodyte in cave holds the line. Like career high at the right time, and then maybe it was a little inflated. But I think this week in Copenhagen specifically, I've seen some nice rounds from Kioz. Still think he's a little hot and cold, but in that round, shut down the remnants of the FaZe B hit. Got in, got out, did his job well.
Yeah, I think the major final was a bit too much for him as well.
True. But he wasn't the only newer player to crumble on the major playoff stage. Boros, Kioz, Ema.
Ema?
A little bit. A little bit in that grand final. On Overpass versus Vitality, did
one
not.
map. I mean, he was...
Map.
So which story are you going to tell? The one that he was one map away from being major final MVP? Or the one where he crumbled?
Depends on the day. I'm the storyteller here.
Yes, you are. I have two sides to my mouth.
I am the web weaver. The propaganda. Ooh. A trade. This Volt comes out from Donut. That activates Snacks. But it has left B really primed for the taking here. FaZe, they're going to scoot right in. No problem. Little spam fight. Snacks, though. Whoa, Snacks. Quick on the climb up. He'll catch Brokey looking the wrong way. Kioz, Snacks. Let's return to that in a second. Rain, 1v4. Dead. Why is Brokey watching front cave when there's 3 players in the B bomb site?
Not exactly sure.
There's 3 players in B. No one's coming in that cave entrance, my friend. The only possibility is a flank, and that's exactly what kills him.
Spending too much time.
Still think Rain set that one up nicely, though. Creating space. Ooh, man, A-site open. Boys, I like the GamerLegion want mid-control. They want to try to fight elbow and lane, but this is the right call at the right time.
A lot of people are doing this right now, but it doesn't necessarily work. Losing the site is one thing. I mean, you can get the spams across on Donut. Let's see if they molly behind him in Donut, how much pressure they put down here. Because they get a surplus of resources by, like, skipping some steps. So, yeah, okay, there. They need to do this, like, little extra. Oh, they rushed the plant. The nade is so perfect.
Well done. CS2. But CTs come through with a frag at the same time. Snacks clearing Rain out of the corner. You can take the bomb site. You can have your plant. Boils down to holding on. Nice whip back from Brokey, but no multi-kill from him. We've got Frozen behind a box, and Rob's looking to cover. 4 players out from Donut. This pack, it gets shaved off one at a time. 2 kills out of Frozen. Nice trade from Acor, but with the smoke in front of Robs, he's going to press his luck, pushing through it. And Acor, he could suspect this, but there's nothing he can do. Robs peeks out, puts the bear.
Going to be full tilt about the fact that they lost a match like that they were supposed to. And you see the odds here, it doesn't even look like they played each other before with these odds, right?
Yep.
But, yeah,
it does feel like the bookies are just willing to kind of write off what was 2-3 days ago.
So it's GamerLegion who got to prove they can do it again.
Yep. And, well, Snacks has proven himself. 13 kills. Brokey takes Isaac out of this. And he's gearing up.
Still going.
He's going for it.
Well, it's because all the facial hair is not stealing the nutrients from his body. So he's got more energy and focus.
Man, he's just locked down middle on his own. Well, Molotov, can't get your bomb, can you? They're bullying him. Kerrigan from downtown. It's going to ice this out. 9-4.
This guy and run for 5 minutes and then, like, turn around and slap your mom and then throw it. And it's just like Snacks does those. Yeah.
He knows everything. And what's cool, too, is, like, as he kind of took a step into the deeper waters of Tier 2 Counter-Strike, when he emerged, he still had that about him.
Yeah.
You know, he never lost that part of his gameplay.
Yeah, he's like a real nerd about the game, which is, that's some.
Like, you imagine a person who's watching their career kind of fall away from its heights and prime.
Let me draw a harsh contrast. Like, I was someone who was calling for Rain's head back in 2020 when things went online, because I saw that he was, like, no longer inspired by the game. Like, when he was playing spots, I compared him directly to FlameZ playing on Train in one video. And I said, like, look at FlameZ, look at the amount of wall bangs he does, all the stuff when he's defaulting upper B. He's putting together so much stuff, bringing ingenuity every round. And Rain didn't do any of that. But he brought that back. He brought that back, and obviously, when things went online, everyone had that sort of excuse. But it wasn't clear at the time. It just felt like he was just done with it.
Kerrigan peeking down the bottom of a ramp. as they get smoked out and the split comes through. Rain's not in his cave. He's on lane instead. Brokey just opened that smoke on his own accord. Drops his frag grenade, lands 2 clean shots, and as they boost on the other side, they will be called out by it, but Snacks found through smoke. Balls. And you're dead on with this Rain.
We're learning from him in his spots, and that's something we didn't get 3 years ago. And that's something that is impressive that Snacks, like you talked about, you know, down to tier 2, back to tier 1, and yet still has the new stuff. Still is ready to compete at this level.
I think that's why he's so successfully plugged right back in when it was a stand-in performance for Ents, when it was this new role in GamerLegion. We all get old, but it's a choice to get dull.
True.
Stay sharp.
True. Very
Stay
true.
sharp, kids.
Being dull is a choice.
Yep. You choose when you stop learning. These are these kinds of positions we want to praise Rain for. He's got his head tucked. Snacks looking for him. Sees it, but can't spray him away.
Oh, he just did more damage with like 4 bullets than them with that boost. Dude. Oh my god, he's nearly killed him.
You want to play this game?
With Rain?
Don't you know who I am?
The Architect?
Don't you know what I do? We get the cross to top mid. Isaac does have an opening here. 2 sets of eyes concerned about this. They're actually going to forego all control of the B site to maybe come and deal with this. And I kind of like that. Get ahead of it before any commitment happens at the B play. That's exactly what they want. They want Red Room back. And Isaac's adjusting his t-shirt, goes back into the peak, sees the shadow. You got to look good to feel good. But it's a single frag from him. Now, this is what they wanted, right?
They still got the site, yeah.
They knew that, worst case, it was going to be a trade frag. Do they take the gamble on the retake with 2 players at half health?
Oh, no, they can't.
Come on, it's 12-4. You've got all the money in the world. At least go get the exit.
Just too far away. Yeah, they can hold.
And one last thing about, I think, Rain and his fall off online.
Yeah.
I think if you were to ask him, Rain, were you trying?
Yeah.
He'd just admit. He'd admit he wasn't.
Yeah, and
be like, people online,
There was obviously a lot of lack of hope at the time, in general, for a lot of things. So it's not.
I mean,
it's not surprising that it happened. In retrospect, it all seems clear as day. At the time, I was sort of treating it as if it was just another day, another month, another year. But
I mean, it was a total unknown, right?
Yeah.
We didn't know if it was going to be 3 months. We didn't know if it was going to be 6.
Yeah.
Maybe we get the retake attempt. But Isaac set his team up to take over B for free. The game goes on.
Whoa!
Jump up, spam through the wall. Listen, Snacks picked that fight.
Yeah.
He started it last round. Rain came back in the 18th.
They have to deal with this elbow spot if they want to take over B. Like, the way that they're approaching this right now, I mean, obviously, they tried last round. It's harder than it looks. But, yeah, they need to approach from elbow as well.
Yeah, the problem is Brokey's posted on the angle.
Yeah, and they also have just sort of left the B split entirely, so they have no pressure on that side of the map. So what happens is they're going to flash high, then they could just walk into an op shot. Oh, they missed their molly?
Oof. Frozen blinded still gets away with one. Then they kind of get stalled long enough for the CTs to be comfortable to stay. They were looking like they wanted to run, but with Rain having all this comfort on lane, it's toast. Snacks, one for the road.
See that one, like right there. Like Snacks coming out at that point, they needed to disrespect that jump up. Well, they couldn't do it just through elbow. They needed the full split, but
just too much to ask. And so GamerLegion fall victim to FaZe at the start of this rematch. And it's not close, it's not tight, it's not a slow start. It didn't have the issues of their opening best of 3 of the year. Snacks is thinking about just stepping in the fire. Could have gone out on his own terms. He's on Overpass to try and dodge the showdown. Their first season at the Blast groups, and they could be going right to the showdown. That's the classic Blast experience. Everybody's got to get a taste of the showdown.
we make it every time.
Yeah, every time.
I like to think we qualify. Earned it.
Year after year. Frozen. More than one trying to cross beyond party. A site looking real prime for the taking. Just Kerrigan over there. Come on, GamerLegion. It's just Kerrigan. It's not like Kerrigan's going to post 4 kills right here, right? Oh. Nope. He'll try, but he gets overrun by Volt. So, I mean, the protocol in place is just fast flank. If you're going to underplay your bomb site.
They planted front. Well, where did they plant? Did
on
they plant truck. Okay. That could be fine then for GamerLegion because they could play for CT for truck.
Okay. FaZe had to have known that the retake was likely, but they didn't buy a kit for this circumstance. And now, unfortunately for them, Rain, who had the hottest of starts back on Ancient, is down to 2 HP. Robs dies, Rain falls, and Snacks is going to nail Brokey as he tries to cross over. This is a very clean pistol coming out of GamerLegion. They swarm Kerrigan, plant their A site, and Frozen, it's all for naught. 3 kills looks good, but no kit. GamerLegion pick up the first round of this map as well.
Oh, and they'll lose exactly one more player. One survived on this round, but overall always do that with him. I think it's not like a glaring weakness in their game, but I think it is definitely one of the more exploitable things.
I didn't get either of the replays I wanted.
Damn.
Rain gets back. Ooh, careful now. With the Kiosk impact in that last round, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt at the start of this half. See what else he has up his sleeve in terms of entries. Because what you don't have this map is the same kind of a start that got Ancient rolling as quick as it did, right? We were sat there praising Rain, 12 kills in like 5 rounds, 6 rounds. Well, now he's back to 0 and 4. Brokey, 0 and 3. We look across the board of GamerLegion. They're all here. And this is when FaZe start games slow. We're not going to write them out. Off. But already a missing piece of the winning formula from Ancient. Slow start. You've given up 4 rounds to the T side of Overpass already. Gotta stop the bleeding. 25 seconds again, though. GamerLegion,
it's gonna be the same thing. We're gonna see that play again.
Very keen to play down to the end of the clock.
The only difference is he doesn't have a Heaven Flash, so it depends if this fake works. But man, it's so late. Like
15 seconds.
They're rotating. They're rotating. It's so late. They're actually rotating.
Kerrigan hesitates, but he's on his own.
No bomb spotted.
He's running. He's giving his back up to the bomb site. 5 seconds.
Oh,
he can just rush this down. It's over. Oof, a little too late.
Oh, they shouldn't have swung him. They shouldn't have swung him like that.
Yeah.
Or just chill for a second. Yep. Kerrigan wouldn't have even known they were planting until a second in.
And then Kiosk could have just hold for him running up the boardwalk like he did.
Yeah, then you just double swing after, right?
I see it. Still would have been a pretty uninspired situation to be in. A 2v4 as the A players all died. So don't want to see GamerLegion burn down the clock that significantly.
Oh yeah, for
maybe.
sure.
You know,
for sure, yeah.
We can isolate that one mistake from Kiosk, but also like.
No, that was late.
Can't say I had faith in that.
That wasn't great. No, you're right.
So a little hiccup here from GamerLegion early.
And it was only 2 people actually going into the site, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's. But look who's winning.
Oh, the nade out, Isaac. A critical mistake. Rob slams him and goes deep onto the ladder. If they make any move on this rotation, he'll hear it. Yep, heard that jump. So this should be FaZe very much prepared for the B hit. It's not total certainty, but it's definitely a clue.
I know what's coming, yeah.
Flashbang for Kerrigan.
Yeah, just watch this. He's going to time it again.
See if he can nail it. Oh, doesn't.
He gets a flash off, but
fails on the idea and loses his support. No frag out of Rain, no frag out of Kerrigan just yet. But at least he's still standing. Brokey in the heavens, strikes down Acor, but that's space on the site. Clean second kill out of Brokey.
Hey, 1v2.
And Robs has the element of surprise. They're looking at short. They're concerned about that. They both turn. This is a winnable spray. Oh, so close. 83 damage on Kioz, who gets his 8th kill.
What's coming? They still don't win. Those are the worst rounds to lose. And it is already 5-1. Quotas being met here on Overpass.
Isaac versus Frozen inside connector. But he smokes off the holds. This is GamerLegion on the brink of the B site. Far faster than some of the rounds prior. There's this looming threat of Acor doing something up towards bathrooms with the op, but he's also just playing passive, making sure CTs don't push for info.
Keep it really simple once again.
Frozen wins the fight, though.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good at winning connector, but that's only really step 1 for them. Oh!
Pushes. He pushes out into the lying weight of Snacks. Kerrigan along the wall, loses his head. Kioz is sharp. Woo! Another double entry, a 3K at least again. And we saw it coming. Multiple multi-frag entries from Kioz on this B site. I mean, flash of what Rain offered back on Ancient early T side, right? It's the hot start from an entry fragger that just leads to this flood of round wins. Because while Kioz is 11-4, Rain sits 0-6.
Yeah. That was disgusting. It's also a little horrifying. That Brokey op shot being missed. Kerrigan the only one to do damage on the way in. And they weren't even blind, right? He just beat them out, like, straight up. So, like, FaZe got to be like, okay, we need to do better than that, obviously. But very good shooting regardless for GamerLegion. But another situation where they're fully ready. Left side monster this time, 3 players in the site, an op in the site, and they were... I love that. Oh, I love Snacks so much. That's funny.
Counter-Strike's always fun when you're winning.
Yeah. You know, like the old Virtus Pro, a lot of people don't know this, but if you go and like watch their old demos, they played some of the most complicated rounds of any pro team. But they were always known as like Polish plow, like they just run into your site, kill everybody. Right. But they actually were the most detailed and creative and slow playing about their strategies. And I can feel like echoes of that with the way that Snacks calls some of these rounds. They don't have the same level of cohesion and time and together and everything like that. But you can see that they really are trying to milk the map as much as possible before committing to anything.
This round, Kioz doesn't have to do much, just leans back on Monster, and the kill comes to him.
I'm going to say this. Like, I think Kerrigan doesn't like playing right side Monster because he hasn't figured out the right angle to play on. There's obviously a strong spot to play in. But with Rops in this same spot, like, you will see more output. I think he'll just show you. The Vice opts the same angle as Rops is holding right now with his AUG. And, obviously, the round that Rops goes, okay, I'm going to help you guys on B, okay? I'm not getting any action. Well, on this round, it's going to be an A play.
It's like the 3rd or 4th round, though, we've seen GamerLegion burn down that clock. And the last time they did it, remember, they got burnt. They walked into that B site with bomb and never even got their plant. 15 to the clock. Molly's all over this bomb site. CT's in place. This is another one that could go poorly. Comes down to the hold, and Brokey 3 from the corner. It's a full house in the A site. Frozen to close it. Yeah, burning down the clock, not nearly as effective if you don't do all the other steps first.
Yeah. That's why everyone like tries to be like James.
Yes.
But they don't put in the work.
You're not VP, folks.
You aren't with him shooting in the gym.
You weren't born in the darkness.
Oh,
what the hell?
Help him out.
Yo,
that took way too long.
Smoke bounced, dude. You saw the trajectory, it bounced. Someone call Valve. Kioz is calling.
You know what? That happens to me all the time, and no one feels bad for me, so Screw it.
Nope, bad take.
I hope they don't help anyone.
Nope, bad take. Bad take. Take your meds.
We should all be miserable.
Are you assuming I'm miserable?
I hope you will be one day.
Jesus Christ. Is that the sound of laughter I hear?
I think that's what you should aim for.
He's down to just flashes and one smoke. 40 seconds. At least they got short, but at what cost? Poor Kioz. An injustice has been had. 25 seconds. Not through bathrooms yet. For all they know, could be a player in the same corner. It's not the case. Brokey's playing the APC. Yep. The CT's put a smoke in front of this. This is, again,
fresh.
It's got a flashback to what just went poorly. Flashes are good, though. That's one piece of util, but if the bomb planter gets stopped, this is all going to go bad. Volt, plant! He doesn't know!
No!
Oh, my God!
Ew.
He doesn't know. But did
on the site is not splitting atoms in Counter-Strike. It's something everyone does every single round. So if you're going to take a little extra time than everyone else, then you need to make less mistakes, not more.
It's just such an uninspiring thing to watch, you know? It's like go back to the Kioz double entries on B. When Kioz hit the B site, you had 3 kills in 10 seconds, and you still had a minute to do whatever the hell you wanted. You've been trying to get these fancy masterclass A hits.
Only undeniable advantage of playing it down to 10 seconds is you can convince even the best teams to rotate.
Fair.
But just means you have less time to punish them for that rotate. You can get an anchor to fully leave a site without spotting the bomb if it's less than 10 seconds and they see nades. That's the advantage. But then, if you don't get that 1 kill, or you don't have the bomb on the right person, or you don't have the guy in place to throw the flash, or you're not ready, then it doesn't matter. The entire round, all the time that you put into setting up that moment is completely useless. It's pointless. And it sucks to watch.
Yeah. I mean, imagine being a GamerLegion fan, how frustrating this is right now. If you're FaZe, you're laughing. I mean,
they might be kind of laughing, but they're also losing to this.
They'll spray down the monster pipe. 15 seconds, they're going to try to hit it. CTs don't have mollies or smokes, but it's only 6 seconds to spare, and the pit player's going to hold the line. Even as Kerrigan and Rain fall, Rops is in the pocket. Acor shoots at the further target. Isaac. Ooh, he's got it. I think, yep, all good. 1v1. Frozen already right on top of him. Nowhere to run. He knows exactly where Isaac's at. And this one has fallen short. Much closer.
Yeah.
Much closer. The trades looked good. Acor comes through, deals with the Heaven player. Great.
Mm-hmm. But
still, you're banking on a 1v1. And on a serious note, remember what let FaZe get into this game. Yep. Yep. The embodiment of relief. And Rain gets 1. So you got Rain on the board. You got Kioz cooling off. And you have FaZe on the brink of tying this up after being down 6-1. We told you that the second map would get closer. Just hope for GamerLegion's sake they don't throw that early lead. Frozen falling back through bathrooms, has a smoke to play within. Doesn't get anything. Brokey peels Isaac off the push. Missed second shot. Big flood of T's coming at him. And it's going to be the fast flank. Kerrigan and the bathrooms player. But Kerrigan's a distraction for Robs. Robs could walk up and just blindside Acor. And now Kerrigan could even upgrade from the MP9 if he needs. They've lost all control of the site, but they just caught a glimpse of Snacks. And Robs' M4 will drop him. Second kill here for the Estonian. Deep bank angle takes at the knees of Volt. He's now on 39, and it's all going to fall on Kioz. He started this half so hot, sprays away Kerrigan, but the Galil gets away, and sure enough, the door left ajar. FaZe kick it off its hinges and post a 6-round CT side. The T half could be hard. We'll see what is in store. It's going to be an easy feat. to make this T side happen.
Yeah, the A site was stronger than the B site, and you can see that in the kills right there. That was very poor half. On the defense from FaZe, they expect more for themselves. Rain can be a second half player. Usually it's when you switch over to CT side on like Nuke or Ancient or something, he just goes crazy. But T side Overpass, he's going to have to earn it more. But expecting better than 3, that's for sure. And he can do the entries, which might feel nice. Oh, boost dismantled. Ooh. They're running the Davis. Me and my subscribers call it this. In matchmaking, it's the Davis. The Gobby.
Both of 2 mines here. Knows the short push is coming. There was a good flash in the middle of all that. Or was it a team flash? Either way, T's come through with 2 entries and damage on Snacks. A-Core pops Rain. See ya. 3v3 to go. Brokey stuck in. Deals with the little health that was left of Snacks and decides that he wants more. A little bloodlust from Brokey. A-Core coming back at it with no kit. Falls. So 4 frags out of Brokey in this.
You know, it doesn't really make sense, but he could.
That's what I tell myself too. I could do that. If I wanted to. Rifles in and they go aggressive Fountain. GamerLegion, first buy. I'm not seeing too much of those deep smokes. Rops is ahead of that. Oh, Isaac. Oh, Isaac, you don't know it, but you're done for. Oof. Kia's back in water. Gets gunned down by Kerrigan's Mac 10, and you've now just got Frozen comfortably holding off Connector as well. He's got prime real estate plus the B plant, and that's just Rops being ahead of the smoke. Simple as that.
Yeah, that's why when we saw the first time that Kerrigan caught off, he was actually checking because their smoke was coming up, and they were just about to re-smoke it. So he's shoulder checking it to see if anyone's standing out there. Then he would bounce it off the left side of the pipe, and then they would just re-smoke it and chain smoke it. But in GamerLegion's setup, they didn't have anyone to check their smoke, and they didn't re-smoke in time. Or at all. Did they re-smoke it? They didn't just leave it open, right?
No, they smoked it right past them, yeah. The re-smoke was just behind Rops.
They just didn't check it, right?
Nope, exactly.
Check their re-smoke.
Smoked it, and then he just changed positions from barrels to pillar. That's why you can be like the Falcons and Vitality, and I always love those kinds of games.
Yeah.
And we're gonna possibly get it with Twist and FaZe already. First event of the year, and they've each gotten to fight each other. Sometimes we have to wait so long for those kinds of moments. You know, I feel like Frozen and Maus played as soon as it happened as well back at Abu Dhabi, if I'm not wrong. Blast has been kind of very lucky in that regard. We never know how much of the drama we're really stirring up ourselves, but I'm all for it. Of course, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself talking about FaZe versus Liquid, because GamerLegion with this gun round have posted 2.5 frags already.
Yeah, but they're still just walking forward, and I think right now GamerLegion are worried about the wrong thing. Yeah, they actually can get us. Oh, God.
There we go, missed shot. Okay. That'll help.
Yeah,
because it was getting sketchy.
Yeah, they were both worried that the T's were going to run out bathrooms, and there was a timing, but...
Well, we've seen GamerLegion come aggressively towards Fountain at the start of each of their CT gun rounds. It straight up works this time. Dropped a player on close playground, never looked back. So finally an end to the streak of rounds that FaZe have managed to gather. Honestly, about time. At the end of the day, all of the Blast Spring groups are starting to kind of wrap up as you would have expected it. Astralis versus Vitality, Na'Vi versus G2, those games confirmed. High likelihood as well, we'll get Liquid FaZe, Virtus Pro, Cloud9. If everything goes as the... See if this Fountain aggression works out again, whether they throw it. Nope, emphasis on Connector. Frozen may very well have his hands full. His AK shot last round left something to be desired. This time, insta-kill on Volt. No trade from Isaac. And as he's occupied, we've got a push from Rain soon enough.
Yeah, they're inside of, they can't stay inside of connector without routing back outside through.
Does this gap help him
That's
or
a
hurt
cool
him?
gap, but they're just going around it, actually. Acor might be able to find something interesting to do here. He thinks he's taking a risk, but actually the coast is clear for now. It's just that he's missed the 2 players who have already crossed long. FaZe have moved fast. Oh, no! That's a perfect punish from Kerrigan. That's great positioning by him, just to read that mid-round situation.
Isaac feeling like he has to get something done, but feels like FaZe will be comfortable to burn the clock down as well. In a 5v3, I don't anticipate them running into time issues. Although Kioz starts to put the numbers back into a more manageable state. Isaac, deep angle. Again, he wanted something, needs to reclaim some kind of ground, but they dodge his angle. Brokey's about to peek into it. He'll lose his head. Isaac, one and done, but the numbers advantage still lead FaZe Clan into the A site with plenty of time to spare. They just put it into gear, get the bomb down, and we have a question here whether Kioz and Snacks decide to go for this retake. No kit, no nades. And with the smoke in front of Dumpster, no easy avenue of attack. Kioz gets out from bank at the very least, starts fighting with Frozen. His teammates already on the departure though, so this one's gonna just leak onto the scoreboard. FaZe, it's their 11th. And I feel like it was really made possible by Acor feeling like he could have gone for the kill, and Kerrigan's just super passive angle.
Yeah, I don't know. See, I don't know who threw the smoke, and if they were just
Acor.
Oh, Acor threw the smoke, and
When
so
he came out of
maybe
connector.
Kerrigan's perspective when he saw that was like, that's
Rainy day. Life loves curveballs.
put
And
that
you're-
on a Hallmark card.
You know, nobody's immune. You're gonna have to deal with something you do not expect. Don't stress about it, but prepare for it. Preparation is actually the only thing that's in your control.
These are all very good points.
Double pillar setup. They see the barrel of the gun. Rain on the entry. He's gonna get denied it. Frozen can't manage to hang on as there's just too many angles occupied here from the CTs. This one went 0 to 100 real quick. And Volt, he'll catch Kerrigan up from heaven. Man advantage. Something to work with. But it's Robson, Brokey, and a post plant. Doesn't that just send a shiver down anybody's spine?
Yes.
They'll Molotov the planter out of position. Robs has to play pillar with support back towards Monster. They don't know about a flank. Might be on their mind. Short side smoked off. That tells them fixate in on Graffiti. Robs,
What?
not the cleanest kill,
Wait, he didn't even take any damage.
but Brokey drops Volt in the waterway. Acor returns the favor. Missed shot out of Brokey, but the bomb's ticking quick, and Acor's gonna deliver. 2 kills on the retake. GamerLegion not done yet.
Ooh, that was, what was going on there, right there? He was just standing out there spraying, taking a break, coming back.
Just Kioz again.
All right.
Very quiet second half in comparison. Not even just second half, but just cooled off quite significantly from what was originally him tearing up that B site as a T. Here we go. It's either overtime secured for FaZe or tied up at 11. Remember, last time they dueled on Overpass, 13-11, the win for GamerLegion.
Oh, another nice one from Acor.
There we go.
You know, last round we saw him miss a shot, but he's almost always put himself in a good spot to have a chance. Really good openings from him.
Rob's gonna try to get the entry, but there's no doubling down this time. Isaac, a sight for sore eyes to see him kill clean like that. No labored spray. Kerrigan does just creep out behind Sandbag. They're gonna hang on to the double setup on site.
They might make accidental noise here. This is Kerrigan listening, okay, up in the sandbags. They don't seem to be worried about his position. They could easily fall if the setup is read correctly.
Isaac blinded, but Kerrigan can't manage. Snacks, unbeknownst to FaZe Clan, hanging on to Monster, gets his, but goes for the nade, and that opens the door for Brokey. A 1v3 would be huge here. And Acor presses out from Graffiti, missed shot. Brokey smoked heaven, this helps. Now, last time, remember, his teammates offered nothing, and it was all about Brokey going big. He comes at this, sees a sliver, and takes damage in the process, falling back closer to Monster. Opts not to throw the Molotov yet.
No smoke for the CTs. They have to fight him. They might know he's rotating around, but they gotta kill him.
He could stick this. Volt's on the defuse, and Acor's not gonna miss. Tied up at 11 rounds apiece.
Yeah, nicely done. That was, well, I mean, the attack actually was based on Kerrigan's audible. I think they knew for clean positioning, especially on the openers. And, you know, we talk about Rain and Kerrigan, two players who go for the most entry frags on this roster by a huge margin, percentage-wise, and are sitting at 5 and 7 kills.
Yeah, I mean, Rain, he's the reason that FaZe had so much runway out of the gate on Ancient. He was the equivalent of Kioz on map 1, now sitting 5 and 18 in Overpass. Hot and cold, and not enough from the rest of the camp, but full-fledged buy to try and get this at least into OT. GamerLegion sat down at the start of this second map, taking a beating on Ancient, but knowing that they had already beat this very same team just days ago in a series. Real chance to close. Peeking connector, Snacks is opened up, but Rain close enough to trade. Someone under question at the moment. Hell of a time to get the trade frag, a distraction out from connector as Robs was about to get pounced on.
And their A players started to move back. Isaac, they need him now, but he moves right side.
He's stuck.
Wrong side, I should say.
Jumps back, softens up Robs, but they're still coming for him. He takes one player out of the round, smoke up in heaven. Rain is having a moment. 5 kills on the half, 2 kills in this round already. Real chance at a third. There it is. There is Rain. There is FaZe. Over.
Already won the round because they're up a number. So it just continuously gets better as long as he has 1.
Robs being hard-headed about this short control. For the first time in overtime, he's given this space. It's been a pain point for FaZe these last couple rounds. Oh, make it 3 in a row. Snacks.
Ooh.
This is that boost they throw on site.
Right, yeah.
Instead of boosting along the wall, boost on the wood pile. Reap the rewards. Volt, a couple players coming his way. No fast reaction. Kerrigan will be caught by Acor, opping behind Dice. It's a flood out of FaZe as they're just going to try to strong-arm their way into the A site. And it works. You've got Brokey posted. You got smoke in the face of the GamerLegion. But eventually, slowly, Kioz will make this flank happen. Bomb plant gets disrupted. With man advantage, GamerLegion are actually pressing out along the smokes.
Brave move from Snacks.
I love when he does that. When he senses a small opening, he'll run the risk, and it pays off. Oh. 2 clean kills from Snacks, and a flawless CT side in overtime.
Setting up the victory. It's good efficacy. And even their setups are getting better as time passes.
And another instance where we've got Snacks topping the board for GamerLegion individually. Brokey. Oh. I mean, fast as you could ask.
That's the closest thing to a 5v4 FaZe have gotten some time. Excellent refrag from Acor.
His op has looked like the better of the 2. In this round, it's the only one that's still alive. Difficult here. Frozen suddenly could be in a world of hurts. Oh, missed chance. Kioz wins the aim duel heads up, but we've got bomb a little delayed. CTs could scramble upwards. By the time they get there, this A site is gone. And they don't even know about it because Frozen was solo on bathrooms. It's a threat, but it's not a certainty. Bleak situation as this retake is demanded of FaZe Clan. GamerLegion 13-11 on Overpass to kick off 2024. Looking for the OT win tonight. Acor keeps his head down. Volt's gonna do all the heavy lifting. Robs comes out from bank. A huge ask, and one that is far too much. We split the difference. Each team winning their...
Well, you wouldn't have even seen it.
So into map 3 we go. Snack's currently the highest rated player for GamerLegion across the 2 maps, a 1.19 rating.
Yeah, he plays good.
Rops is his counterpart. Frozen. Beautiful little tap here. Rain is actually all the way up in the T apartment, so he's going to hear this. Frozen's going to serve up a nice little distraction. Will there be anybody left for Rain to frag? Yes, yes, indeed.
What the hell?
Hit him with the...
Wow.
Pushed. You're done.
I thought we had a proper default and we're covering every choke point.
Wait a second, guys. Why are they letting us talk this out? That was funny. That's the beauty of Counter-Strike. Every round's unique. Or can be. I just love how confused A-Core is. Like, bro, what'd you expect?
Yeah. He also just wasn't super mad.
Like,
Didn't find it funny either.
He just looked like a little offended.
Yeah.
Rude.
Just like, couldn't let me finish? Were you worried about losing or something?
Isaac opens up. Rops is trying to get into the same shenanigans. Peeking out towards the balcony, catches one to the forehead. This is, of course, a bit of a bonus round for FaZe.
No,
MP9
there are
still.
no bonus rounds from FaZe anymore.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, sure, that's fair. Eat that.
It comes down to Frozen with a Falmus alone now. 30 seconds.
Incendiary, though.
Yeah, but no more info being gathered. So, I mean, this... Is he going to kill 4 people on this hold? 3 people, I guess I should say. Oh, awkward. Isaac gets a frag. Frozen's starting to move backwards, but, like, he's not going to leave, I don't think.
They'll have 5 seconds to spare. Frozen drops the bomb once. All was good, but he doesn't. And we saw some weird rounds back on Overpass. What opened the door for the 9-round streak that FaZe posted on Overpass were those 2 back-to-back super slow A-hits. They go down to the last 10 seconds of the round, but they get in when they need it. Isaac, a triple kill he can be proud of. And a very quick response from GamerLegion 3 rounds deep.
Yeah. Everything was sort of wrong in terms of, okay, people aren't hitting shots when they're supposed to. And then also like that post-plant situation where they weren't making moves. And it's like, so then it's like a, I don't know, a calling thing, but also like an autonomy thing where nobody's taking charge in low number situations too. So they were, everything is not looking exactly right. And Brokey shape.
Jean Shorts Nico? I don't remember that
you weren't
at all.
around for that, eh?
Or maybe I had locked that away in a memory I didn't need. Jean Shorts Nico.
He's a never dude.
Wow. Was he wearing like a shell necklace too?
Almost.
Almost?
Almost, but not quite, no.
Okay. Well,
But that's actually, he was in that pipeline for sure. I think he was just in the wrong part of the world to like get that influence. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it was that.
I said last round was a bonus.
Yeah.
This round's costly, and Rops dies right out of the gate. Gets shattered by A-Core. He's using an AK this round, and with that death, it is a solo Rain A-hold. Kerrigan's gonna run fast as he can, but it's not gonna get here in time. Rain's gonna have to go above and beyond. Kerrigan does actually come through. Just when they need him. Rain's able to get back sight, but A-Core, it's an angle that is his advantage. Snacks is hiding in smoke. It's an op on one end, Kerrigan on the other, and a Moto smoke in front of him. Snacks just gets pinched. He had to make a move eventually. That smoke will come up, and when it does, it's a 3v2 retake queued up. They've got smoke grenades they could throw towards Pit. They got a Molotov they could put in the back of the site. But Isaac decides to give up the post in Pit and come play site instead. That's sick. A-Core, instant headshots. Isaac gets his. Short player answers. Brokey's traded. A-Core swinging with the AK.
Man, that's what I want to see from FaZe, though, as well. And again, it's amazing that he can keep be so resolute in his personality and stand out despite the game changing so much.
Exposed, but still he survives it. Wow. That flashbang just saved Kioz. He's just stood there, naked and afraid, as smoke grenade gets blown apart. Frozen swinging for him as he has 20 health, and Snax' flash goes off at the perfect moment.
Man, we got a very scared FaZe right now. And, well, this one jumps into the arms of Rain. Another dink, gets some extra damage, and there he is, finally. Some raindrops. It's a great day for Rain as he gets another frag. And suddenly, from a map where it took him 40 years to get 3 kills, he's up to 10-2 within 10 minutes.
What is that? 3 players spray down. Sure, the front runner's low, but dude, the time it took to kill on that 4th frag, the headshot? Okay. A near non-existent amount of impact on map 2. Rain pressing down middle with the ace on the line. Isaac's Mac 10 looking to deny it. And Rain ain't too bothered about it. Job done. Isaac will just run for the hills with the AWP. That is a highlight one from Rain.
Sometimes you just need a change of scenery, I guess.
Wow.
They're actually not playing that well, and I think on Overpass, they still won because FaZe were playing that badly, so I just want to be clear about that. If I just saw, like, they were just owning and, like, FaZe, there was no chance for them to fight back, that's one thing, but that's not it. I would say, and no team's going to be perfect, so GamerLegion are the ones who won, so obviously they deserve full credit for that, but it's not as if that is the entire story.
Ooh, bad nade. Oh, never mind, excuse me. Thought I saw the bank. It was the tease grenade coming in at the same time. We got a little artillery barrage on Banana. Charred floorboards. Shrapnel all abound, and they turn away. They just established it, and they leave. Trying to play timings on this fake.
That smoke won't do much because they have a fresh smoke in front of it, so CT's, they don't really have to do a lot of moving here, CT side. Excuse me, A site. Same situation where they ran into Rain that previous round this time.
Ooh, great flash. And a pinch from both sides. So even though Rain's flashed in and has a target, doesn't get a kill, it's Kerrigan who picks up the slack. And Snax in for the clutch, but such little HP and no bomb. And having to go back for the bomb is what's going to end this. Poor guy. Didn't realize he got that far in. Not
too much stock into, you know, one way or the other, if it's going to be for criticism or for a compliment.
Yeah, it's like all we can go off is what the teammates and whatnot say, but at the same time, that's entirely subjective.
Yeah.
I'm going to hype up my homies too.
For sure, for sure. And if you're not a good...
You're not a good friend or teammate.
Yeah, you're not a real homie. Oh my goodness.
Rob's ain't too stressed about it. A little morale victory for Kerrigan. Ooh, he didn't see him. Oh, you'll find him. You could smell him. So now Rob's happy to have total control of the apartments. Little pressure here from the utility. Guns coming at him. Tech 9's in hand. Ooh, all good for Rops.
Keep it moving.
Yeah, just stays mobile. I was saying how, like, he didn't get a chance yet to really shine because Rain and Brokey are just dominating in middle, but this round here, this is Rops taken to the top of the board. Or at least trying to play catch-up with Rain. Rops on for the ace. Yeah, he's got it. Oh, dominates apartments. I just haven't found my position yet. I'm still looking.
Do some ayahuasca.
On broadcast?
On microdose.
Brokey. You got a whole pack of players coming, bud. Molotov's a little bit behind him. They're going to be okay with this push. And there's Kioz's second kill of the map. Final round of the half, and he gets it now. Brokey burning still goes in. And that's all Kioz's half has to say. Kerrigan double spray. And FaZe Clan two-man advantage. They're going to pop the smoke, hoping they caught someone in transition. Not the case for Acor. He gets a glimpse of Rops in the background, takes him down to 17. That's a double op retake, though, demanded of FaZe Clan to end this half with 9. Acor finishes up what he started. Isaac gets a double. And in a double-man advantage, this retake seems to have fallen flat. Rain, nothing to lose, goes barreling through, and GamerLegion hold it. It's 4 on the half, but Jilte's need to get the end of this revenge versus GamerLegion.
It does seem like it. And the T side, I think, it was actually Twist who said if upsets happen, it would be on T sides. But versus theirs, that's where they feel like they can really control the map. So Rain will go down. A quick 1 bullet to the dome. Key player out, but a trade back.
Beretta's off the top of boxes. Only good for the 1.
You can call it Boomich if you want.
Can we?
Yeah.
Boomich. Nobody getting lucky with the spam. Flash going through. They'll try to pounce the bomb site. Beautiful. Beautiful. Brokey from Oranges. Fresh mag. Goes wide, dies. And GamerLegion disrupt in the middle of that 3v3.
Hey, it's just mathematics, okay? Not only that, but when someone's planting, you know where they are. So when you flash through a smoke, you got someone with their hands busy, 2 people to cover. No one's in their best spots possible yet. They're still covering the plant. So always a good time to try to...
He didn't hesitate. Wasn't half a second later. Was as fast as possible. And that's Isaac now 11 and 9. So trying to inspire the rest of FaZe. Excuse me, GamerLegion. FaZe need no inspiration. They were killing it in the first 12. See if Rain can take that success from the defense and throw it into the entry. He looked like he wanted to peek that Acor corner. Acor's playing the ump. That's the guy.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, it's Acor. Virtus Pro and Acor.
There's a few people right now. It'd be great to get some
I'm curious.
Thoughts on it.
Kioz 3 and 13 and a solo B hold as they try to convert versus the Force Buy. This is a tough one for Kioz.
They know it's a 3A setup now, so I think they're ready to try to hit this. This retake play could be interesting. Yeesh. Nice one. Oh, he nearly got that second frag.
I think his smoke had a bad bounce and it let FaZe get through it before it popped. They were super comfortable coming through. Just wasn't like an instant front banana smoke. It popped in the air off a weird geometry, but nonetheless, might not be too problematic if the retake comes through. They've got a smoke for banana. That blocks half of the FaZe Clan off. That is big impact. They can boost, but Brokey's low, so if he goes down, suddenly Rops is going to have to bank on spamming smoke. Luckily, he helps out for the clean double kill off banana.
Yeah, to get to the open site. That's the creativity that we're looking for with FaZe. That was sorely missed on Overpass.
And those openings from Kerrigan, as many kills this map as the other 2 combined. And the impact undeniable, both between him and Rain. We had questions about FaZe as they limped through Overpass with such a flat performance from their entry fragger. Snacks, could this auto shotty keep them in the game? Good amount of damage. Frozen splattered, jumping headshot. Kerrigan returns it. Back to the 2v2.
They're both in the air.
A ridiculous way to hold banana, but damn it, it works. Acor back sight, dies to Rops. What a headshot through the wall. And Kioz, who was the star of the entry fragging back on Overpass, fell victim to the FaZe pressure here on map 3. Squeezes out along the smoke and falls. FaZe Clan not destined for the showdown just yet. GamerLegion
to get to the open site. That's the creativity that we're looking for with FaZe. That was sorely missed on Overpass.
And those openings from Kerrigan, as many kills this map as the other two combined. And the impact undeniable, both between him and Rain. We had questions about FaZe as they limped through Overpass with such a flat performance from their entry fraggers. Snacks, could this auto shotty keep them in the game? Good amount of damage. Frozen splattered, jumping headshot. Kerrigan returns it. Back to the 2v2.
They were both in the air.
A ridiculous way to hold Banana, but damn it, it works. A-Core back sight dies to Rops. What a headshot through the wall. And Kioz, who was the star of the entry fragging back on Overpass, fell victim to the FaZe pressure here on map 3. Squeezes out along the smoke and falls. FaZe Clan not destined for the showdown just yet. GamerLegion